copyrighted telecast may not be reproduced, retransmitted, or used in any form without the authorized written consent of NASCAR Broadcasting. NASCAR would like to thank all of our loyal fans for your continued support, and we hope you enjoyed today's broadcast.
Ryan Newman and trouble, Jerry Nadeau. The second place car spins.
And he'll probably, he gets it turned back around, because if he hadn't, he'd have went to the bottom of the racetrack. The caution is out. Did he make contact?
I don't think so, Darrell.
Matt Kenseth spins, coming off turn 2. I think he might have got tagged from behind, trying to slow up. So I'm going to anticipate most of the leaders will stay out, but probably Jerry Nadeau, Matt Kenseth will be to pit road for 4 fresh tires.
Yeah, the back part of the field will come down pit road. Here he goes. He just gets in there.
That's where Jamie McMurray clipped Matt Kenseth in the 17, Jamie McMurray in the 42. That was right over in the middle of turn 2 after Jerry Nadeau had spun.
You know, I think Larry, and I'm not sure, we'll see it from further back. Spencer going after.
Oh, here we go. Trouble on the front.
Jack Sprague in the 0 car.
Straighten it up. Keeps it out of harm's way.
Caution is out again.
Man, everybody's running into each other. There's been about 2 or 3 wrecks down this front straightaway.
The leader's going into turn 3. He's trying to get it going here and stay on the lead lap, and he will.
Got these cars all bunched up like this on the start, and they just can't get away from each other.
Contact.
Yeah, we went the wall. We talk about the wall, and here comes Nadeau on the outside of Sprague here. Looked like Sprague just was down low, trying to keep, trying to stay in the throttle up off of turn 4. And the thing just come around. The track must be really slick right now.
Well, I tell you another thing, Dale. Remember, it's rained here since 1 o'clock yesterday. Started up fender is killed as well.
This track.
Oh, there, Sterling's in the wall. Turn 1.
Hard.
Bobby Labonte's in trouble. The 18 car.
18 cars wrecking.
How's your car, buddy?
29 cars spun.
74's in it, and Sprague and Harvick are there.
Caution is out. I mean, I think that was a product from what happened all the way over here on the front stretch.
That started off at turn 2.
Yeah, started over there.
Let's look up toward the top of the frame, right over here.
Yeah,
now it's going to unfold right here.
Yeah, he just, the left front tire was rubbing on the fender and it wouldn't turn going in the corner.
And there, Bobby Labonte, he may have got tagged from behind, and he gets hit by Kevin Harvick in the 29 as well.
I don't think I've seen a race start here like this in a long.
Front end, the tires were chattering.
Yeah, Steve, once in, and he's in trouble right there with Ward Burton in the 22 car.
Turn 1.
Coming to your outside.
Caution is out.
That group of cars right there just kind of been all just, Newman's been holding some of them up, and they've been all around him.
Now what's happening, they're trying to...
Ward just goes in down on the apron, and you can't go into that corner beside of someone. Something's got to give before you get there.
That was, they checked with one of the cars that was behind Nadeau.
Yeah.
Was it oil smoke? They said no.
I don't see any damage on the car whatsoever.
No damage, so we probably because of something else.
Yeah, we've been told that NASCAR is going to put the black flag out for him, so he's going to have to come to pit road. That's going to cost him probably close to 2 laps.
And what a shame. I mean, he's off to the start he had there. He spun out, and he recovered, and he's running in the top 2 or 3.
Guys, I don't think it's tire.
I don't think it is either. Now, I did it initially, but it's got to be an oil leak. Yeah,
Trouble, John Andretti. Hard crash on the front straightaway.
Caution is out.
Boy, this is going to hurt a bunch of guys. Well,
Yes,
let's
it
see.
will.
No, I don't know, Larry. Pit road is pretty clean.
Yeah, but you had a lot of cars on pit road that had just went a lap down, and they'll have fresh tires. Mark Martin's over in the middle of 3 and 4 right now. Looks like Ricky Rudd's trying to come to get that lap back.
Coming inside.
And will, so will Larry, looks like Larry Foyt.
4.
And Martin eases to the caution flag.
I think, did Jarrett lose the lap?
Yeah, Dale Jarrett, who had pitted along with Rusty Wallace, Jeff Green, Jimmy Spencer, John Andretti, who caused the caution, all those guys had been on the pit road.
John Andretti had pitted 6 laps ago. Your top of your screen. Oh.
Looked like Jimmy Spencer in the 7 car got into his left rear. And Jimmy was one of the cars on fresh tires, too. He had just been to pit road about 4 or 5 laps ago. Now, what that'll do for those guys like Dale Jarrett and Rusty Wallace, they will stay out. They will be
win every race we go to. He is that good. That car is that good. They don't. If they have no engine failures, they have no mechanical failures, that cat can win every race.
And you know what? Jack Roush has to be feeling good about that race car up there within less than 10 laps of leading this race with all the motor problems. There you see Jack Roush there. Jeff Burton, their teammate, losing a motor early in the race. He has to feel good right now. And I bet he can't wait to get back to the shop to tear these engines apart.
Yeah, and he's got Mark up there in 4th place, too. So, I mean, he's had it. You know, got a lot of cars going to have some trouble.
It's been feast or famine for Kurt Busch this year. Second at Daytona, second at Rockingham, out of the race at Vegas and Atlanta, and a win at Darlington, perhaps.
I don't know. I wouldn't count it as a win, man, because that 32 is coming, I'm telling you.
For the 24s in VW, they're pulling out the fender on the right front, changing all 4 tires. He's good to go.
4 races at Darlington have been determined by a last lap pass. Joe Weatherly, Leroy Yarborough, Darrell Waltrip, and Dale Earnhardt were the fellows who did it.
This 37 is buzzing his stuff bad off the corner today. If y'all are catching in the line.
Blaney little kicks the back end out.
Going to catch 97, and we'll be right there, buddy.
And what they're telling Dave Blaney is it looks like Ricky Craven will catch Kurt Busch.
Right there is make no mistake. You can't catch him, and he can't catch you.
Oh, come on, get out of the way, get out of the way.
And the hopes will be while they're racing side by side, he can get up there with these guys, but they better hurry. 5 laps to go. But Ricky Craven is only a half a second back. They have fairly clean racetrack in front of them.
Craven's faster by far, and I tell you, he's got time. It's going to be really exciting. Really, really exciting. Craven is so good through 3 and 4.
And he is all the way against that wall through 3 and 4.
I think he's just using that to hold him in the racetrack, because here he comes, baby.
4 laps to go this time.
Last time it happened here on the last lap, 1987, Dale Earnhardt beat Bill Elliott. 1979, when Darrell beat Richard Petty on the last lap.
Jeff
Gordon's put the old crossover move on him, and that could happen again today.
Jeff Gordon's problems continue. He has to come back to pit road.
Watch Craven. Watch Craven on this end of the racetrack. Really gets off of turn 4 hard. Here he comes. He's there. He'll make the move on him. Going down into turn 1, he's going to put the move on him.
3 laps to go.
Craven's going to, the thing that Craven is really good, he's good in 3 and 4. Looks like they're pretty even on this end of the racetrack.
Yeah, he don't really pull away from him coming off turn 2, but right here, going down into turn 3, this is where we'll watch him. 2.5 laps to go.
Watch this. Here he goes. Craven gets that high right out next to that wall. Watch.
Right there.
Close.
Right there in the middle.
Cuts down. He's going to make it down. He's going to get down under him. That's not the way to do it. I don't know. Come on, baby. Come on.
Side by side. 2 laps to go. Somebody's got to give. Getting into turn 1.
Nobody. And in the wall goes Busch.
That was not a very good idea.
Look, the crossover move. He got into it.
Come on, clear. Good job, man. Hang in there.
And here comes Blaney. Blaney is now the best car on the track.
Oh, baby. I'm telling you, Kurt Busch is not going to give up the win.
No, he's not. They'll be coming to the white flag this time. Ricky Craven's not going to give up either.
Come on, Ricky.
He gets that right on the high side right there. Kurt Busch looks like he's struggling with his race car.
Here he comes. Here we go again. He's going to wait on him. He's going to put the crossover on him. He realized that wasn't a good move that last time.
White flag.
Here he goes. He's going to try to slide under him here. Come on, baby.
And Blaney's coming.
Both these cars are driving terrible right now. Half a lap to go.
Nah, they're driving good. Come on, baby. You can do it on this end of the speedway. Come off the 4 and get up alongside of him.
Half a mile
Here
to
he
go.
comes. Here he comes.
Who's going to get off?
Here he comes. Here he comes. He's got him this time.
It's going to be a drag race. Wow! They touch. They touch.
Craven got him. Craven got him.
Craven got him.
And
Craven. All right. What a finish.
have you ever?
No, I've never.
Wow.
What a finish.
That is one happy group right there.
That's one great race. I'm going to tell you, it's the greatest race I've ever seen at Darlington.
Scott Miller gets his first win as a crew chief.
Pontiac gets a win. Cal Wells' engine program gets a win.
First year for that engine program.
And for the 5th time in Darlington history, A race is settled with a last lap pass. We didn't have a last lap pass for the win last year. That's the end of that.
That was at the start-finish line pass there. What a race.
I got to see this again.
I do too. Let's watch.
Coming off turn 4 onto the front stretch. That's about as close as it'll get right there.
And this right here, I don't know what kept them from both wadding them up down here in turn 1, but bam, oh boy, Craven really shot out into it.
It is amazing they didn't wreck after they crossed the start-finish line.
Darrell, if instead of Busch coming down into Craven, if he stays straight, does he beat Craven?
I don't think he had any choice, Mike, because Craven came off the bottom and really slammed into him. I think they got hooked together and couldn't get apart.
Look at Craven in there. Look at him fighting that steering wheel.
And it's a good thing that Pontiac's got the kick out on the nose.
Yeah, that was the difference.
But he wouldn't have won.
Look at how close this finish is. Right there. Wow.
Oh, baby.
And I'm going to tell you what, they didn't even need seats in these grandstands because nobody was sitting down.
And nobody's leaving. Look at this, right to the line. How close can you get it?
But now, what's really, when they get on down here, I mean, I thought they were both going to wad him up and they'd have to take him to victory circle on the rollback.
The white flag out this time. Kurt Busch leads by inches back to turn 1.
The gloves are off. Craven is there into turn 1. Half a car length back. Busch drifts high. Craven unable to make a move. They'll remain single file. Craven now to the inside.
Here they come off turn 2, racing for the lead and the win. The crowd on the back straightaway is just going delirious. Busch, Craven, nose to tail. Here comes Craven up top. Busch goes up to block. Here comes Craven down to the bottom, trying to hang on. Both cars are loose in 4.
Craven pours all the steam, pulls to the inside lane. They are dead even coming down to the line. This is going to be close. They lean on one another. Across the line, Ricky Craven gets the win, and they continue the crash headed up into turn 1.
Craven pounds the wall, bounces off it. Kurt Busch right back at him. Ricky Craven has won the race. The only question now is, will he be able to make it back to victory lane?
Copyrighted telecast may not be reproduced, retransmitted, or used in any form without the authorized written consent of NASCAR Broadcasting. NASCAR would like to thank all of our loyal fans for your continued support, and we hope you enjoyed today's broadcast.
This is a presentation of Fox Sports.